What? Bro, what are you talking about? Bro.
Hi, how are you? Good. Have you been here before? Sir, you need to leave. Unacceptable. Unacceptable. Call 911.
Yes, I am back with another episode. Okay. So this story is very, very catching. Okay. I'm sure you might have heard about it. If you have not heard about it, let's have a conversation about it because now TMZ for show has picked up the damn story and it's very, very sad. Before I go into this, I straight up am sending my condolences to this man's family. He was now deceased at 27 years old. This man, okay, Arizona madness indeed. Now it's hot in Arizona, but not hot enough that you got to be out here doing what you was doing, baby. Man was caught without his pants and he ends up shooting himself dead after a weird coffee shop encounter. This man right here, pretty much did the pew pew on himself after he pretty much was caught. And to me, the gag about this situation is, the motorcyclist, his name is Nautica Malone, he began his journey towards death like last Wednesday, which was actually last week as I'm talking about it, where he pulled himself up to a drive-thru at Bikini Beans Coffee Shop in Tempe, is it Tempe? I don't know, Arizona, and was approached by an employee who noticed that he did not have his pants on while taking his order, says the cops. Now, the police said that the employee told her manager as Malone rolled up to the drive-thru window, still naked from the waist down. The manager allegedly whipped out her cell phone and recorded the video of Malone, who was masturbating in the Kizar. Okay? Y'all saw the video. I done put the video up at the top. Don't stop with me. Now, you know in the video that this was subsequently, as they said, uploaded to social media, which of course she did, and it quickly spread online with millions of viewers commenting and accusing Malone of inappropriately touching himself in front of the manager. And so when Malone then drove to the city of Goodyear, Arizona, that's where he pew-pewed himself in the head on January 11th, according to the Maricopa County Medical Examiner. So let me just pause. Right over here because I was talking with my people and I said this is unfortunate that number one, he's 27, number two, he is a young father who just recently got married, or not probably recently, but is married, so we don't really know how long this relationship was going on, but it did have me thinking to myself, my G, the fact that this was a thing for you was like, this was not the first time you did it. You know what I'm saying? I feel like the reason why Homegirl also whipped it out as well was like, how many times was this dude doing this? You know what I mean? Coming up all the time. And they were like, nah, bet I'm going to get this time. I'm really going to get this time because this guy's been coming up. Now, the thing that is really, it's a catch-22, is that this place, Bikini Beans Coffee, and no shade to Bikini Beans, I'm sure it's kind of cool. It's like the Hooters version of for coffee. It's a Hooters coffee shop. And the thing about these places is that in the end, it does is it entices the person. It's extremely enticing, especially if this person does not have a lot of control, or any sexual control over themselves. And when you kind of look at this too, some people might see this as a form of cheating because this is him also emotionally, sexually engaging in the act where his wife is not around and she doesn't arouse him, low key. And it's no shade to the wifey. I'm just saying, niggas will do what they want to do if they don't feel like if they're getting it. You know what I mean? So... yeah, one thing I will say is that mental health is a real thing. No matter what age you get yourself involved, like what, no matter what age, life is going to keep messing and testing you no matter what. And I don't really think not all people are ready to put themselves in such positions where they have not either lived enough to deal with their angst before copulating. I hope I'm making sense to you guys. If you know what I'm saying, like basically, niggas has got to be more mature before we start getting involved. Um, you know, and I understand that a lot of people who have children young or, religiously, you really don't want to feel like blasphemous. You know what I'm saying? Like, I get it. I get it. Completely, I understand. But man, I feel like with this man, he was kind of like still on his own. You know what I mean? Still had more living to do. Maybe still had a bit more maturity to do before he got himself up and up and up in certain life milestones. It takes a lot. The more marriage is a lot. It's a lot. Okay. It's you got to be mature to be married. You got to be responsible. You got to be ready for those responsibilities. There's accountability, not just all of a sudden on you, but on your mate and then the family that you're building and the rules that you are instilling in your kingdom, right? But again, my heart does go out to his family and his wife, or now widowed wife. I believe what they are saying now in the streets is that the family wants to now sue at least maybe, is it the company or maybe the girl who posted it, whether she posted it or not, and that's another thing too. Like, why not? As me and my people were talking, she could have honestly posted, taken that video to the police first instead of blasting him. You know what I mean, on social media. But maybe at the end of the day, he still would have done it because it seems like he drove himself all the way straight from that location. It didn't even. Did he know that he was already blasted on social media? Or do you know what I'm saying? Like, we don't know, and I guess we'll never know. So anyway, that's all I have to say for this video. Again, my condolences to this man's family. And I want to pretty much stress to anybody out there, please take your time when you're living your life. You know what I'm saying? Please take your time when you're living your life because it can be a battle out here, but you really gotta like watch yourself out here in these streets. Because people, these kind of streets, honey, everybody's got a CCTV. Okay, everybody's on CCTV. Okay, and so yeah, guys. So let's have a conversation about this in the comment section. Do you guys know about this story? What are your thoughts about it? Do you agree with some of the things that I was saying? Do you not agree? Let's have a whole kiki about it. Anyway, I'll see you in the next video. Bye.